YouTube, MrRampro here, and with another knife you've seen before. This was in an EDC video I did a while back, and this is the Boker SubCom. I've got Titan written on my notes. Maybe that's the name, maybe it's not, I don't know. You can probably do a little research and find out. So for right now, until I'm corrected, we'll go ahead and call it the Boker SubCom Titan. That might be a larger version, it might be this one, I don't know. On your blade you've got Boker Plus, and then the designer's initials here in the corner. You do have one side in a nylon reinforced plastic and the other side in the 440C stainless steel. So it kind of gives a cool little contrast of color, really lightweight, 2.3 ounces. So that's comparable to these two here as far as weight goes. You could probably lighten it up a little bit, but I took the pocket clip off, so it might be a little lighter. I did add this lanyard here, just with some green, some OD 550 cord, and some black. I just kind of did one of these little, some people call it I don't know what you'd call it, just like a fob or something like that. But anyways, just a little lanyard, and this part actually hangs out of my pocket when I do carry this knife, and this rides down in the bottom of the pocket. So you just pull the string, and it comes out. As far as function of the blade, I don't really use this a ton. It's good for little tasks and stuff like that, but realistically I find myself going back to the normal, what I use all the time, which is a couple of different blades, but usually the bigger blades I find more function with. So this would really be good for a purse, a pocket for like a sporting event or something like that, where you didn't want a large blade but you still wanted the capability of carrying something. I've seen a couple of videos with guys in school that the blade length mattered, so this would be something like that, where you still have a cool, almost tactical looking option without the blade length and stuff like that being a problem. So that's pretty cool. Blade length is, speaking of that, is 1 7/8 inches, so not very long at all, but it is in that AUS 8 if I didn't say so already. And this one happens to be made in Taiwan. I'm sure that's where the majority of them are made, kind of like your Columbia River Knife and Tools, your CRKTs and all that stuff. Kind of made overseas to save cost. This one here, MSRP's $49.95. I think my wife picked this up for me as a present one time, and I can't remember, maybe 30, 35 bucks, something like that from Bass Pro. Don't remember 100%, but somewhere right around there. Anyways, pretty cool little pocket knife. I like to carry it really just because of the looks, and I usually, because I don't use it, this thing is still extremely sharp, which is really nice. I know that, I think, what's it, Banyo or something like that, the designer, but anyways, I know that in his little ads and stuff like that, he does, use this like a tactical weapon or something. You're not getting that much reach out of it, but, if that's your thing, that's your thing. You do have quite a bit of jimping on this knife altogether. You have some really thick texturing back here, which you can see against my hand there, which if we actuate the blade, sorry, you can tell that it breaks apart there, and with full lockup, it's one solid piece. So if you can see that. And then you do have smaller jimping up here, so if your finger were to come over the curve, so to really get good bite on it, and really good slicing belly, really, if you think about it, it really is kind of a nice little knife to have. You got a lot of jimping down here on the other side of the handle, and realistically, there's not too much of this handle that isn't really textured or fit with some kind of ergonomic grip, because you can see your finger grip here, or your finger groove here, and really fits in your hand for how small it is, fits in your hand really nice. So when I usually carry this lanyard and use the knife, if anything, I'll kind of throw it in there like that, just to kind of keep it out of the way, wrap it up, stick it up with the knife or something like that, so just to kind of get it out of my way instead of having it hanging around. But for deployment, this longer lanyard definitely seems to help. So, I don't know, cool little blade. It's been in my EDC a couple of times, so I do change up frequently, and it'll probably find its way back there sometime soon. Anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. This is MrRampro. You guys be good. Thanks a lot.